Hello, everybody. Welcome to Whispering Spirits After Dark. We are going to discuss tonight. Oh, wait, let's start all over.
You see
I
why I
jumped
know
right
what you're
into.
doing? I need to write
Hold on.
it down. I have to write it
I know.
down.
Hold on. I got it. We haven't done it in like a month. All right.
I
Hold on.
know.
All right. Welcome to Whispering Spirits After Dark. My name is Angela. Meet my co-host Sherry and Melissa. Ladies, please say hello.
Hello.
You guys are on it.
How are you guys tonight? How you
Tonight we
doing?
thought we would discuss a few things like haunted dolls, artifacts, and banshees. Do we know everything? Are we experts? Hell no. We're going to
No.
dive into it and see what we can figure out because we do have one video which we've already discussed once that has that sound on it. So we're going to see what each of us can bring to the table tonight. You ready, ladies?
Or maybe one of our listeners can give us some feedback on what they think it might be.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's go back to that original video that was sent to us, okay? Where we were getting things like it's a mountain lion, it's a cougar, it's a bear, it's a wolf, it's made up, it's fake. You guys did something to the sound, like all kinds of weird stuff, right? But according to this, and then there were people that were calling it a banshee, and then there was something, I forget what it's called, but it was something from Mexico, I guess, right? A banshee is a mythological female spirit from the Irish folklore who wails or screams to foretell an imminent death of a family member, originating from the Irish being, and I don't know how you say it, Sadihi, a woman of a fairy mound. She acts as a harbinger rather than the cause of death. You can see her as a spirit, a phantom, a hag, a specter, or a wailing woman. She's often described as pale, long-haired woman, sometimes seen combing her hair, or appearing as an old hag in a gray or white robe, which in that video, it's a robe. It's like a white.
It's a robe. Yes, it is.
Yeah, right? So that's what that says. And her cries, let's see, natural vision of an ancient tradition of a kneeling woman, professional mourners. Who would have known that? That would line the streets at funerals on an Irish road. So they cried? I guess they cried. Anyway, I think that would freak me out if I was in Ireland and there's a line of wailing women screaming at the top of their lungs for somebody who died. That would totally freak me out. Like,
but that almost sounds like what that video was like. That sounded like a screaming woman. It sounded like a banshee. When you say banshee, I think of something just running down the road, long hair, robe, screaming its head off. That's what I envision when I hear a banshee.
Yeah. What about you, Melissa?
Same thing, yeah.
The same thing, right? Like some like a either because it sounds like a woman for sure, not a man.
Yeah.
It's definitely like what I saw in the video that you guys all saw. Like it literally looks like it's sliding across that guy's field.
Yeah.
Right? And everybody was worried about the dog, but because he released his animals to see what it was, and then when the camera got a good angle on it, but it's literally gliding across the.
And if you look at it really closely, it looks like it has long hair, and maybe like a long coat on of some sort. Yeah.
Yeah, that video has gotten more likes than anything I've ever seen, and it's insane because everybody goes back and forth about they're bickering in the comments over what they think it is.
Yeah,
it's very bizarre. So I don't know if I ran into one or heard one in my backyard, I might crap my pants and
I'd be in the closet for the next 6 days. I ain't coming out of here. Did you hear that banshee outside? I ain't coming out of here. Oh wait, it was my mother-in-law. No.
That damn bitch. She's done it again. That's funny. Okay, so there's not much you can talk about that because we've only seen the one, and it's very self-explanatory, right? So what about these haunted dolls, these antique dolls? Let me just tell you, my mother-in-law has a spare bedroom, that is dedicated to dolls. And the last time I was in her house and saw them, I thought, Oh my God, those are some creepy ass dolls. Some are very old, some are newer, but some of them are even huge, like they're standing dolls, like 3 feet tall, right? And they're all over the bedroom. And I'm like, how do you sleep at night? Like, I would be terrified that they would come in there and choke me to death because they just look like they would kill somebody.
Robbie's mom, same thing. She made hers, the porcelain dolls.
Yeah. Really?
And she had her shop. Yes. The shop down in the back was full of like ceramic dolls all lined up, one standing up. But what used to freak me out was just the heads of the dolls with these big black eyes in them.
Oh,
And
shit.
I swear they looked like they were looking at me, looking straight through my soul. I used to get so scared. One time, Hannah will tell you this. We were all sitting in the room, and my mother-in-law had a porcelain doll that was sitting in the corner, right? And all of a sudden, Hannah says, "What was that?" And I was like, "What was what?" She's like, "You didn't hear the little girl laugh?" I was like, "No." And the porcelain doll went boop, fell right over.
No
Fell
way.
right over. And yes, to this day, Hannah will tell you that ever since then, she used to see a little girl run through the house from her closet to my bedroom. Yep.
No, I don't like
I was like,
dolls. What about you,
I'm getting
Melissa? You
that
ever
doll the
had an
hell out
experience
of
with
here.
dolls? Wait, do you guys hear that?
I like antique.
Do you hear the voices? Look,
Oh,
now
no,
that
I
we
hear something.
now that we stop talking, I don't hear it. It's like every time we talk, there's like two people talking at the same time over us.
Maybe it's an echo or something, like we're
Or
just
feedback, like
a feedback.
No, because there's nothing around me. That was weird.
I don't have
Anyway,
anything else either.
all right, go ahead, Melissa. Do you have an
I
experience with a
love
doll?
antique, but I will not buy an antique doll because I really believe that spirits use them. I won't buy one. But my mother-in-law gave one to Alyssa that she had when she was little. That when my mother-in-law was little, that somebody had made for her, and as soon as she put it in my house, I hid it in the closet because it just spooks me out. That doll really spooks me out, and I won't let it be around. Yeah, dolls. I definitely believe dolls can hold spirits.
I believe that too. Do you remember? I think it was in Poltergeist when the kid. I think it was
Clown.
Poltergeist. Pulled the kid under the bed. The doll. Do you remember?
It was a clown.
Yeah.
Yes. That's like my
had
favorite movie.
my grandmother, God bless her soul, loved to make us these bizarre toys. She made me these clowns, like it was a block of wood, but she dressed it in clown outfits. So you didn't see the wood block. It just looked like it had stuffing in it, right? So the clown outfit, the clown head, and I'll be damned. Like, and the wood block would make it sit up. So I had I think there was like 5, maybe on my dresser facing my bed. And after that movie, I was like, oh shit, I got fucking clowns in my room. I went in there and I'm like, I don't want to touch it because she'd been dead like 10 years, right? And to me, that was like something that she gave, you know what I mean? So I'm sitting there like this with the blanket over my face. I'm like, don't move, don't move, don't move. I'll be damned if one didn't fall off the shelf. I slept with my mom that night. And mind you, I'm probably 16, 17 years old, right? Slept with my mother. The next day, those clowns went right to the garbage. Grandma could take those to heaven with her. They were gone. No way. No way.
I definitely believe that. Like, especially if it's a child that passed away that was attached to an doll.
So dolls were originally made as mourning dolls. What happened? Oh, yeah, the Mace Stringer
Remember when we
house.
did the Mace Stringer house and the dolls in there?
Yeah. So you guys do know that during the Victorian era, dolls were essentially made for mourning dolls. And they were commissioned, I don't remember what year, but anyway, they were essentially made so that the spirits of the dead children would go in there. So it had the natural hair from the kid and clothing from the kid. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Hold on, let me look. I'm going to look it up. I'll show you. You're going to be like, what? Dolls, mourning dolls. Okay, all right, here it is. During the Victorian era, mourning dolls or grave dolls were commissioned as realistic wax of, because they're supposed to look like the kid, right? Wax dolls of the deceased children. These dolls often used deceased children's hair, wore the children's clothes, and were displayed at funerals and sometimes placed in the coffin or left on top of the grave sites to provide comfort and symbolize peace, sleeping state rather than a traumatic death. So these dolls are possessed by the kids or whoever, you know what I mean? Could you imagine?
No.
No.
Nope. That doll can go
They served as
somewhere.
a coping mechanism for families, particularly when an infant died. No, I'm sorry.
No, I could not.
Most of them were left on grave sites, some were buried with them, and some were taken home by the grieving parents.
Nope.
No, that would make
If
it way
somebody
too
gave
haunted for
me a
me.
doll, I'd be like, nope, take it home with you.
Here you go. You want a present?
There you
Look
go.
at this
Merry
beautiful doll with
Christmas.
these black eyes that follow you.
Mm-hmm.
No, did you see? There's a video of a paranormal investigation where the lady's got dolls inside of one of those tiny little corner china cabinets. It's like little, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And on the one of the shelves, there's like 3 dolls, and they've got those stands that hold them underneath the armpits.
Mm-hmm.
And every time she moves the doll a particular way, when she gets up the next morning, it's facing the opposite. Would you just die?
Yep.
I wouldn't be there anymore to die. I would leave the house. I'd
There'd
leave
be
all
no
my
way.
shit there and be gone.
Yeah. And so the paranormal team goes in and they're doing everything. The lights are lighting up. They put the doll one way, they leave, they come back, the doll's another way. It is a bizarre video. You've never seen it?
No.
I watch too much. I watch too much TikTok. That's how I see stuff.
Too much.
Yeah, no. So dolls are a no-go for you? Lexi never had dolls. She had like 1 or 2, but I was terrified of the doll itself. She had like Barbie dolls instead because those weren't creepy.
That was my kids.
Right? Those
My
weren't creepy
kids
to
too.
me.
No, you know the one that Hannah used to have was that baby alive. And let me tell you something. I'll never forget one night we were in bed and Hannah always slept with me. But her room was next door with her toy box. And I will never forget the time that me and her are laying in bed, TV just went off, and I hear, feed me, feed me. I went and took the batteries out of that thing. I was going to say something else. I
No,
went and
you
took the
didn't.
batteries out. Yes, I did. It went, feed me. I think it says, feed me, mama. Like that. I was like, oh, hell no.
I would have died. I would have been like frozen stiff in the bed, been like, who's it?
Hannah was like 5 or 6 years old. She looks at me and I look at her. And I was like, I got to pretend like I'm brave. I get up and took the batteries out and went and threw it in the living room. I was like, no.
Oh my God. All right. So what about objects? Antique objects. I had in the house several things, but I never had that I'm aware of anything attached to them. Like
I haven't.
right
Not
now I
that I
have my
know of.
No? You don't have any of your mom stuff with you still? Or no? You got
Oh
rid of all
yeah,
that?
we have lots of mom stuff here. And you
But
know,
she
over
liked her
the other
stuff.
house. Yeah, we know. You know, over at Robbie's old house, his dad was there. I'm 100% sure that we used to see him. We've heard him. But
Could
here,
you imagine what
I've
those
never
people
felt or seen nothing.
No? Could you imagine those people? Because they didn't knock the house over, right? Then they just redo it?
No, they just remodeled it. Yeah.
Could you imagine what they must be experiencing?
Oh, no, that's actually pretty funny. I think I would love to go in there. Actually, you know, if they did tear down anything, because we redid so many of the walls in that house. And you know that each time we tore down a wall, we would take like a VHS tape because, you know, it's from so long ago. We would leave
you'd
a
put it in the
note. We
wall?
left and we would put different things in different walls. So if people did, they would find it.
No, you didn't. Really?
Yes, we did.
Well, I would love to buy a house like that and knock down something and
Yeah.
treasures fell out. I'd be like, what's
Even
going
Robbie put a
on?
sheet of ones. His mom had got him a $20 sheet of ones, $1 bills.
Like
So
for real
Robbie
dollars?
folded them up. Well, yeah, it was $20 and $1 bills. There was a sheet though, a whole sheet of dollar bills. They hadn't been cut or anything yet. So
Really?
Robbie took it, folded them up, and put them in a Ziploc bag and put the date that he got them. He got them when he was like 10 years old. I don't remember the date. He put them in there and he put from mom and dad to Robert
Could you
and then
imagine
the
how much
date, and then he put them
that's
in the
worth
wall.
right now?
Oh, probably a lot of money. Yeah.
Oh, holy moly. If he got an uncut sheet
VHS
of dollar
tapes.
ones, he's probably just lost a fortune sitting right there.
Probably.
We need to go to that house right now.
Yeah, he did. He took them and stuck them in the wall.
Breaking an entry. That's crazy. I'm trying to think. My mom's got some antiques in her house, but every time I stay there, it's just very comfortable. So she must do a good picking when she goes. Now, she's always there when I'm there, if that makes sense. Downstairs, she's got like this gorgeous, I don't know if you remember seeing it, Sherry, last time you were there, but on like when you walk in through the basement, right? That room that you're in, she's got this ginormous Japanese, I think, wedding gown, like an ancient one, on the wall. It's in a frame so nobody could touch it.
Was it pink and white?
I don't know if it's pink and white or if it's red, but it's huge. It goes like from the ceiling almost down to the ground. It's massive.
I think was it over by where her salon was at?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, then I think I remember. Yeah.
That thing is gorgeous. I'm like, Mom, what if some Chinese chick is like haunting you? No, it's
Oh,
not.
Melissa,
Angie.
you've got to see Angie's mom's house. It's beautiful. She's got. You would think that your mom had something in that house. She's got so much.
The table, her dining room table, I'm gonna call it a china hutch, I guess, is from the 1600s. That was carved. When I tell you it's heavy, you can't move it. It takes like a team of people to move that table for a king. I can't remember what king, and she got it. It's got beautiful lion feet on it. So she goes, "What do you want when I die?" I go, "The table and the china cabinet. Bring it on, baby."
Yeah, she's got. Your mom has a lot of artifacts in her house. A lot.
She does. I don't know how she's not haunted.
Right?
Or she just has calmed them down. I don't know. I don't even know if she believes in that stuff. But yeah, she's got a lot of antiques in there.
She's like never home long enough to find out if she's haunted.
That's true. And me, she's given me, my grandmother, her mom, collected salt and pepper shakers. No matter, so if somebody went on vacation, they always brought her some. She says, she had some really old ones, right? And I've got a few of them in here, and I still I don't feel anything. I see shadows, but I don't think I have a haunting from any of those things.
Yeah.
But Melissa says she doesn't have any in her house.
Have any what?
Right? What? Antiques?
Oh, no, I do. Not dolls,
but you cleanse so much that you probably killed them all.
You killed them.
There's stuff in this. I think there's something in here right now because something keeps shutting my light off.
Melissa, you kill her.
Yeah.
You killed all the ghosts, Melissa. Huh?
No. I don't really do my house that often. Only when my kid's acting up a lot, I'll do it. But I said, I think there's something in here right now because something keeps shutting my light off.
Oh my gosh, she goes, I only cleanse because of my kid. Was your kid a demon?
No, but no. Once in a while, my grandmother will be like, "Oh, you better cleanse your house because Alyssa's acting up." So she thinks that it's whatever's in here messing with her, making her act up.
We need to interview your grandma still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was she at the party the other night?
No. And I didn't know, but she didn't want to go because that's where her and my grandpa used to go have drinks.
Aww.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that it bothered her, so I didn't know.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, but
that's sad.
The interview that we did with my mom, she was talking about that house that had the people that used to walk through the house, well, spirits. She had an antique dustpan, but it was made out of silver. It was silver, and it was hanging on the wall right before you walked in the door. It was beautiful. It was like all carved in silver and nice. But it was, how when silver gets old, it gets like that black patina,
that tarnish.
Like, the tarnish on it. Well, when all that stuff was happening, she like that thing. It was like somebody was trying to write in it. You could see the fingerprint of like the people trying to write. Yeah, she took it down. Yeah.
Where is it now?
That was like I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you have. I'd be like, I'm not coming to your house.
No, I don't have that thing. No way.
No, I'm like, where is it? Let's see it.
My house doesn't need it. I don't need any help attracting ghosts.
We need to see it. That's funny. So they have
to ask her if she still has that.
Why not? She needs to loan it to us.
Yeah, I'll find her.
Tell her we got some stuff to sweep up.
We're going to a historical jail. Can we please borrow your dustpan?
Your dustpan?
Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of? Where's it at? Let me find it again. The Hope Diamond. The Hope Diamond. That is supposed to be one of the most haunted artifacts. It's a for real diamond in the world. It's a massive gem rumored to bring terrible misfortune and tragedy to anyone who owns it. If I'm not mistaken, I think that a family that owned it, the last family that owned it, 7 of the family members passed away within a few months of having it. I might be wrong on that, but I did read something about 7 members in a family who owned it. Could you imagine?
Where's it at now?
I don't know. I stopped looking because I didn't want to be cursed by it. Like, I don't know. I mean, you never know.
Something really keeps shutting this light off.
And then, there's another one, The Woman of the Limb, Lemb. statue.
Mm-hmm.
It's a goddess of death. Oh no, I made a mistake. That's the one. That's the one that is, if you own it, well, the same with the diamond. If you own it, it causes death. So this family, this last family that owned this statue of death, 7 family members died in it from that. Once they had that statue, once they got rid of it, all their luck returned back to normal. It's like a voodoo doll.
Annabelle too.
Yeah. Annabelle's on there. The Hope Diamond, the crone. The crone is one of those wooden things that you find in a cave that the witchcraft people do, I think. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those are there. The Busby stoop chair, that's causes death to anybody who sits in it.
Oh.
Yeah, the Annabelle doll. The what do you call that box? That is it the dupe box? Is that how you say it? Where they seal it with wax? Where they seal it with wax? You don't know what I'm talking about?
No. What about Robert the doll?
Robert's a bad doll too.
Yeah.
Robert's a bad doll.
Dolls, no way.
Dubuque. I think it's considered Dubuque doll box. It's an antique wine cabinet said to contain malicious Jewish spirit that causes nightmares and bad luck. You've never seen? I think that's a box that they seal with wax, so you can't get into it.
I think that's in my house.
You better go get
the way my luck's been going, yeah. I probably got quite a few boxes in here.
Oh my God, that is too funny. I don't know. See, I see all these things and I read all these things that people say have happened to them because they own this or they inherited that. And anything I've ever gotten has never caused any maliciousness in my home or bad luck. I don't know. What about you guys?
No, I don't.
No?
Well, I can't say that this past year and a half for me has been nothing but bad luck, but I don't know if it's because of something or.
I think somebody just gave you the boop.
Yeah,
something. You have to have my grandmother. My grandmother has to bless.
Well, when we do that investigation, Melissa can cleanse you.
Yeah.